Yeah, hello guys, and we're live now, and hopefully Mr. Arinze will join us soon. You can drop a question for him and your encouragement and your love for him. Let your questions start rolling. Hopefully, we'll join us soon. This is the Colossus promotion, and we're here to promote boxing and the likes. Still breathing, I see you. All right. I see Mr. Arinze is around now. You can, Mr. Arinze, why not just request so that I can join? Let it be boxing, let it be champion. Yeah. In today's edition, Mr. Arinze is the champion for today, and you guys will enjoy it. I guess Mr. Arinze, okay. So waiting for Mr. Arinze.
Yeah.
What's up, bro? Hey, let's. Wow. I guess. Wow. Well, I'm sure you will join us soon. I guess the network is kind of fluctuating. Still breathing, I see you. Still blazing. Who is there? Oh, okay, Mr. Arinze is back. He's on it. Mr. Arinze, where are you? Where are you? Okay, well, pending the time while we wait for Mr. Arinze to come up, probably probably we can talk to still breathing while we wait for Mr. Arinze to fix his network. Well, networking. Uh, wow, network is crazy. Okay. Send already. Yeah, I'm sending already, Mr. Arinze. I'm sending. I'm still waiting for Mr. Arinze. I guess like, okay. Well, I'm sending request to Mr. Arinze. Oh, well, I guess the network is it's kind of bad. Um, still, yeah, Mr. Arinze, well, your network. Um, I'm trying again, Mr. Arinze. Where are you, Mr. Arinze? Where are you? Still breathing? Can we do this together while we wait for Mr. Arinze? Still breathing? Are you there? Arinze. Yeah, his network is bad. Okay, please. Okay, please. Okay. Well, I guess the network is it's very very bad. Um, Brotherly,
Good afternoon.
still breathing.
We are waiting for Arinze.
Well, are you still breathing?
We're waiting for Arinze.
Well, while we wait for Arinze to fix his network, you just said we need to send engineers to Arinze. Well, okay, probably maybe you are the one that will send the engineers. Yeah, Miss I. Okay, I'm accepting the request. Okay, let me try now. Hmm. Oh,
Hey,
oh, finally.
Yeah. All right. Can you hear me? Mic check. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear
Can you
you.
hear me,
Can you
bro?
hear? I can.
Yeah, I can hear you. Good afternoon.
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Good. Yes, I can. Good afternoon.
Well, but I guess your network.
Yeah, it's very crazy, man. It's very annoying and crazy. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, bro. How is the weather over there? Hmm?
Uh,
Is it for
I'm in
two?
pain. I'm in worry. It's been raining cat and dog all day. But the rain is not dropping that much now, but it's cloudy. It's about to fall.
Please just hold this network. Nothing must happen to this network throughout this video.
Let's
If
pray.
anything
Let's
happen
pray.
to this, I
Let's
don't want
pray.
to.
Let's say that.
I don't know. Well, I don't want to. I'm not trying to. I don't know the type of network you're using. I don't want to say whether. I don't know if it's oh, okay. Well, I don't know. Well, Mr. Arinze, how you doing?
I'm fine. I'm fine. Thank God. Bless God.
Okay, so you're not looking bad.
Thank you very much. You
I
yourself, you're not looking bad too.
don't scam me, please. Don't scam me, please. Don't scam me. Well, first of all, I don't know. Well, I personally, I don't know you, and people watching they don't know you and they want to know you. Please, can you just do a little brief introduction of yourself, your
Okay.
family
Okay.
background, your and
Okay.
anything that has to do with yourself?
Okay.
Hmm?
All right. My name is Arinze Franklin Chukudi. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm actually a graduate of chemical engineering, Madonna University. After I served, did my NYC, I started boxing. You know,
Okay.
from Anambra State, but I boxed for Delta State. I've been boxing for Delta State for like 7 years now. I'm the first son of my family. You
Wow.
know, yeah, I'm the first son of my family. We're actually five, three boys and two girls. You know,
Wow.
yeah. So my boxing career actually was actually pronounced official by my uncle. It was actually initiated by my uncle. Actually, before I was supposed to play football, I love playing football. And I still play football very well, you know. But at the time, like 7 years back, when I was in the house doing some chores, and then
Okay.
we had the Latimer brothers come into the ring, and I think their fight was showing on the TV. And my uncle then, God bless his soul, is late now. He said I should venture into boxing, that I had the body. Then I looked way
Oh,
very good for me, you know. And then coming from that, my uncle was like my favorite uncle then. So that coming from him was like a very good motivation. I didn't really like boxing way back, but then I started looking into it, and because of the way he spoke about it, interest in it, and I started training.
so are
But
you
then
saying your uncle introduced you to boxing or eh,
It's,
oh,
yeah, he introduced me to boxing, and he laid the foundation for the passion. You understand? Yeah, he laid the
okay.
foundation for the passion. Yeah, he laid the foundation for the passion. Then the plan was, he did his plan was that I wasn't going to do the boxing in Nigeria because he was scared that most boxers in Nigeria are always using black voodoo. You know, he had that
Yeah.
kind of conception. So his plan
Yes,
was,
yes, yes.
yeah, his plan was when I was done with my service, I'll go to the States to do my masters, and from there I turn pro. You know, so you can imagine
Yeah.
having that kind of initiative coming from someone. It made me take the
Mm,
boxing very, very serious, because it was just like the ground that I was going to do the boxing was, I was going to travel out. I was going to do master, so it was like a lot of things were at stake. It was a lot of motivation. So then when I started doing boxing, I took it like very serious, you know. I could remember
Okay.
way back I had to jog to the stadium where I learned how to train, and I had to jog
Mm.
back. He told me he wasn't going to give me any transport fare, and
Mm.
he told me to make sure I don't board any vehicle or any tricycle coming back or going. So that was that. So you can imagine the kind of
Yeah.
motivation that was accompanied with the career, you know. So then I was training. I was doing all the. We tried to make sure I had my diet in check, you know. I had my heavy bag already, you know, just in front of the compound. He makes sure I train in the evening. In the morning, I go to the stadium. I put on my training and all that. So it was going continuously like that. Then he was a contractor then in Delta State, and then he won a very huge contract, you know. And I'm not going to say how much it was, but I know it was very huge contract. So from there, he wanted to send me send me abroad to do my studies, and then from there I turned pro. But unfortunately, he died. You know, he
Wow.
had
Wow.
some hypertension crisis. He died. You know, then that was supposed to be the end of boxing, because even my immediate family, like my mom, wasn't really in support of the boxing. My grandmom, they just didn't like the idea of somebody going into somewhere and just taking punches or going into a fight. You know,
Wow.
Nigerian mentality. You know, everybody doesn't really see a future for somebody that is a graduate going to do boxing. You know, but then I already had the passion. You know, so it was like no going back. You know,
Mm.
I already committed my spirit and my mind into it. So even after the death of my uncle, it wasn't easy. You know, and then I was like all like the skills fell from my eye, and I started to see the bigger picture. You know, I had to start sponsoring myself. I had to start going to training, you know, doing things that I wouldn't probably do by myself. But then I had no help, you know. It was becoming quite frustrating. At the time, I was like, man, I have a degree, I have a certificate. Why don't I just go and look for a job, you know? But the spirit in me just keeps telling me, man, just keep doing this thing. That this is what you're called for. Keep doing this thing. Keep doing this thing. Keep doing this thing. It's just the spirits. Then after my youth service, I met Fetubo Aposhi. Then I was in worry, so I had to move to Ugeli. You know, I had to move to Ugeli, and I stayed with Fetubo Aposhi. Like, it was like God just was done with me with the chapter of my uncle, and he handed me over to Efetuba Aposhi, you know. And then I was living in his house at that time, and I was training.
Mm. Well, that's Mr. Arinze. Hopefully we'll be back soon. Network as usual. Okay.
Yeah, bro, can you hear
Um,
me?
yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah. Okay, where were you? So I was saying, so the boxing, you can't actually know everything, you know. You think you know this, and then tomorrow is like an upgrade. There's an update. It keeps updating. You know, you get to meet different people. You get to have a lot of experiences. You know, so it's been a whole lot, and I can't say I've not learned a lot. I've met a lot of people. Trust me, I've met a lot of people. I've seen a lot of things in the game. I can't say it's actually easy, but I know things like this they don't actually start out very easy. I
Yes,
already
yes,
know
of course, of course.
within you something.
Cool.
You have to keep telling yourself you're gonna do it, despite the obstacles that you might encounter in the journey. You have to just have to have that positive mindset. I have a self positive energy that drives me. Any day I wake up, any day I wake up in the morning, there's this energy that tells me that, oh, because you're privileged to be alive today is a sign that you're gonna get there. You know, so that's the energy I always tap into every day of my life. I can't say it's been easy, but then it's the energy and the strive, that keeps us in the
Yeah.
game. So that's about it.
Yes, and you still, and the energy, you still have the energy to keep it going, right?
Yeah, of course, of course. The target is to turn pro. Now we're still amateurs. The target is to turn pro and start making a living out of it, out of the game. You know, and start taking Nigeria to the world. You know, so that's the dream. You
That
know,
means that means you still have a plan to travel. I mean, to go to states.
of course, of
Is that the
course, of
plan?
course. Yes, of course. It's still
Okay.
in the picture. Still in the picture.
Are your are your family, are they still in support? Your family, are they still in support? I mean, despite what happened to your uncle. I mean, seeing
Well,
your first son, first, your, f-
yeah, well,
you- you-
well, what I can say is every individual man has come to the world, and you have to actually give account for yourself. So most times I don't really, I can't really say I really care whether anybody is actually in support of it anymore, man. I've come to that point in my life. I've come to that stage in box. I spent 7 years in boxing now, man. I've come to that
7 years.
stage in my life. Nobody can actually tell me, oh, I don't like what you're doing, or then it doesn't bother me anymore. Because I've put a lot of sweat into it. There's a lot is already at stake. I'm already committed into the game. So it's not really something someone can actually tell me, oh, stop doing, or not stop. I'll actually just tell you the reasons why I have to do this. And I actually show workings. I actually show workings. If someone, some people, when some people still meet me on a daily basis, and maybe I don't just want to tell them I'm a boxer. I'll just tell them, oh, I'm a graduate. I just want to see what where they put me. And then later I tell them I'm a boxer, and they'll be like, wow, why are you doing boxing? They become interested. People are actually interested in the game. People actually
Yeah.
love to
Oh,
see sports.
yes.
You
Yeah.
understand? But it's just the way
Yeah.
things are in the boxing in the sports world, especially in Nigeria. Many people don't really venture into it because sometimes it takes a lot of time, it takes a lot of determination, it takes a lot of resources for you to actually come up. You know, but it's actually easy for you. It's quite easier when you're a graduate and you just go out to look for jobs. You know, it's quite easier for you to just move on with your life. If that is your maybe if you actually went to school and that is what you actually that's the line you actually want to toe. You understand? Uh, so I don't think anybody's anybody's idea can actually contradict mine now at this stage now. You understand?
Mm. So 7 years, 7 years of your boxing. I mean,
Okay.
will I say, what's your what's your happiest moment and worst moment in this whole 7 years?
So my brother, I'm going to tell you, I have happier moments. I think my happiest moments was when I was shortlisted to represent the country at Morocco. I think that was my happiest moment because then I was telling myself that yes, at least out of the 7 years, I've been able to represent the state, my Delta state. I've been able to represent Nigeria. I think the moment I bought the flight to go to Morocco was one of the happiest times. And the moment I stepped into the ring to represent Nigeria at the All African Games last year at Morocco was one of my happiest times. But if you want to talk about a lot of sad moments, oh my God, the sad moments are a lot. Boxing is going to take you through a lot of sad moments in life. Boxing is just like life. I've lost a lot of I've lost some fights during my 7 years in the amateur career. I've lost some fights. I even got injured in some fights. You know, but I don't know. I don't know. Every I think every loss I had wasn't. I didn't really take it as a loss. And that is how I've always treated this game. I never take anything as a loss. I actually take everything as a lesson, like a knowledge, something I have to go and work. I have to go and
Oh, oh, well, sorry for the break in transmission. Network as usual. Um, Hopefully, we're back soon. Um, Someone who has spent 7 years of his life boxing. So, mm, it's not easy, man. As a graduate, um, our network is. Mr. Arinze, are you there? Mm. Oh, yeah. It's a request for.
yeah, you, bro.
What's his pick up
Yeah, I'm with you, bro. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. The,
All right.
your network is really messing up, bro.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I have to apologize for that, man. I don't know.
But we don't mind. Don't worry. We don't mind. Well, I out of these 7 years, uh, have you won any medals? I mean, how many medals?
Mm, I, um, um, I've had a lot of championships, and I think mostly I got bronze medals mostly. Most times I end up finishing in the top place. But then I was in the light heavyweight category. That's 81 kg. You know, and this boxing thing. Sometimes your body grows. There's how your body system grows. there's a weight category that is actually that you, I can actually fit in comfortably, and then there's a weight category that you have to actually go down to that you may not be very comfortable with. You know, 7 years of my career, I can say 6 years of it, 6 years of my career, I spent it in the light heavyweight category, and
Sorry.
my body structure. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Sorry, someone wants to ask you a question, but you can go on. Of course, you can ask a question. You can ask any question. You can drop
Okay.
your question. So you can go on. You can go on.
Uh, So the 6 years of my career have been in the light heavyweight category, and I can tell you it's not really a very comfortable weight for me. But then I stepped up to the heavyweight category, which is 91 kg, and that is a very comfortable weight for me. You know, I stay in my shape and I eat properly. I stay in my weight and I eat properly, and it's okay for me. And it's in this weight I was able to conquer all the champions. You know, emerged number one in the country and was eligible to represent Nigeria at Morocco last year. You know, so I can say in the light heavyweight category I've won mostly bronze medals, but then in this heavyweight category, I was able to defeat the champion in the weights, you know, and then in the trials when we were in the camp for the Morocco, I was able to defeat also the second runner up, or rather the first runner up, and then that was how I was eligible to represent Nigeria at Morocco in the All African Games last year. That's more like
Of
the
course, no.
role.
I mean, it's what I this it, yeah, two different questions, but I will join them together for so that it's uh, I would say who inspired you, and that's one question. And then what does it take to be a boxer? What does it take to be a boxer, and who inspired you? Do you, do you
I
get?
don't understand who inspired me to start boxing or who inspires me now that I'm a boxer.
Yeah, who inspire, or who do you look up to? Who do you look up
Okay,
to?
okay.
As as
I have favorite fighters already. You know, my uncle actually brought me into the sport. I've said that. Then I love fighters. You know, most of my life, or I'll say my daily. Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you.
Okay. So I say most of my time in the day, I spend most of my time in the day watching boxing videos, you know, on Instagram, on YouTube, you know. I'm just trying to I'm just trying to define my skills most times, you know. I like to watch Mike Tyson's videos. I like to watch Olinda Usyk videos because those are the ones in my weight, you know. But there are a lot of uncountable boxers I learn like a variety of new skills from on a daily basis, you know. And most times when I go out to train, I try to put them in practice, you know. So I can say all the elite boxers that are currently boxing now inspire me. It goes through a long list. You know, I can't begin to mention a lot of them, but I've just pointed Mike Tyson now and Alexander Usyk because their style is actually quite similar to mine. You know, and you know these guys have actually made it very big in boxing. You know, uh, these guys have actually made it very big in boxing. So sometimes I like to look up to them for inspiration. They actually inspire me with their skill sets, you know. But then I have my brother too, Efetogo Apochi, who's always on the video call with me every. Can you hear me?
I can hear
Can you hear
you.
me, bro?
Yes,
Yeah, so
yes, I
like
can hear you. I can hear you.
yeah, I have Efetogo Apochi on call with me every day. He is my life inspiration, you know. He's been a very good brother, he's been a very good friend, you know. So he keeps giving me updates of everything that is happening over there in the States, over there in boxing in the States. A photographer can actually call me and we can actually talk for like 2 hours. And sometimes he puts the camera down and he starts moving his body. He tells me how to punch, he tells me how to duck, he tells me a lot of things.
Wow,
So I say that is
wow.
my life. That is my life inspiration. There's no doubt about that. But then I got other boxers I also watch on YouTube and Instagram, you know, just to sharpen and redefine my skills. That's about it.
Mm, okay, I guess someone is asking you a question. I
Yeah.
Is boxing fight stage at any point?
No.
Is there any
Boxing is
trick in
100%.
boxing?
Yeah, boxing is 100. But life is. This is you're talking about human beings. You know, there's a lot of politics can actually go on. You know, some underground things can actually go on. Some things that maybe we might not know about, maybe from individuals and managers and promoters. You know, there can be a lot of pressure from a fighter to lose a fight or take a fall. You know, all these things happen, but boxing is actually very real. You know, you see a man taking a punch, you see a man take a punch, he took the punch. You see a man fall down when he's taking a punch, he's fallen down. You know, so boxing is real. It's actually is very uncommon cases in uncommon cases before you actually see a stage boxing fight. It's not actually easy to stage a fight because you can actually say, okay, you're going to take a fall, and then the inside in the course in the duration in the course of the fight, it gets very serious, you know, the both boxers are accelerated, and you know, and they want to show their skills, you know. So you can't actually
Yeah.
tell me you come inside the bout then and start telling them, oh, we had a planned deal, you know, that kind of a thing. Boxing is actually is a spirit game. It all has to do with your psyche, you know, everything has to be intact. And maybe you might see some fighters get into the ring and sometimes they lose it, and then you say it's a stage fight. How you going to monitor a stage fight when a boxer has lost every composure of any sense? All he's trying to do is to make sure he gets the opponent down, and then you go and say it's a stage fight. It's been very uncommon cases before you see stage fights in boxing.
Okay, wait, bro. Let's just for a few seconds, let's move away from boxing now before we then we'll come back later. Because are you are you married? Are you
No, I'm
married?
not married. I'm single.
Single,
I'm single and ready to
single and
mingle.
searching, single and searching, or single and
No,
mingle? True.
I'm not searching for anything right now. I'm searching for my career, you know. I'm searching for my career right now because you see, boxing is actually
But
you can't actually do boxing part time. Yeah, if you actually want to do
but you
boxing, you
can
have to focus.
at least you can have someone beside you. I mean, every rehearsal, at every tournament, at least someone to after the. I don't know. I know you're a good boxer. After
Uh,
the little injury, at least someone to help you, touch that side. At least.
bro, bro, I can tell you there's nothing like I don't even think about that, man. So funny enough, sometimes I don't. Let me be honest with you, I don't really think about that. Boxing is a lot of energy because most times when you go to train and you come back, all you gonna be thinking in your head is how to rest. And maybe after your fight, yeah, you're gonna you have. I mean, it's not like I don't have friends. I have friends. I have female friends, you know. But I don't carry. I don't have a particular
So
female friend
you're saying you are
or
single.
girl. Yeah, I'm just single, man. Single. Just. we're dating the game for now. We're
You're not
dating
ready.
boxing for
So
now.
I'm not ready to mingle. Okay, and that's nice. Please, if I may ask, what separates you from every other boxer? What separates you as individual from every other boxer?
Well, you know, mindset is everything. I tell everybody, mindset is everything. You know, I have, I have, I have this kind of mindset that is able to tolerate like anything and anybody at a certain level. You know, I don't want to put a level to, I don't want to put a limit to it. So I'll just leave it at the level, at a certain level. You know, I don't want to put a limit to it. So boxing is actually a mindset. You know, you can't be having a grudge or a fight or planning evil or hating somebody, and then and you think you can actually go far in boxing. It's a lot of emotional deterioration if you actually get involved in the hate side, or evil side of boxing. Boxing is actually free. That will actually give that, you have to actually have that willing and free spirit. You have to have that spirit, then you have to build your determination, and you have to know where your motivation is coming from. You understand?
Mm,
I think that is what differentiates me from other boxers. You know, I look at things differently. You understand? I don't look at things the way this person looks at something. You know?
mm, okay, okay. Well, well, well. Mr. Arinze, you, you, well, let's try calling Mr. Arinze back. It's network is.
Okay. Hey, can you hear me now, bro? Hello.
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you. I
Yeah.
can hear you.
So
Um,
as I was saying, as I was saying, you have to have a high level of positivity, and then determination, and then your spirit level has to be very in, inclined. I think that's what separates me from every other boxer. You know?
okay, before we go to the next question, someone just asked a question. I mean, is it true that can go you can't go for a fight having grudges in your mind with your opponents? Do you understand that? I mean,
Yeah, I can.
like, well, maybe the person is trying to say, can you have grudges?
Yeah, I think the person is, I don't know. I think the person is trying to ask whether you can go into a fight
With
having grudges.
grudges? Yes, yes.
Okay, so I'm going to speak on the two ways: going into a fight having grudges with someone, and going into a fight not having grudges with someone. Okay,
Yes, yes.
let me start going through a fight and having grudges with some. When you're going through a fight, having grudges with somebody, is like you guys are actually you guys actually had a beef, you know, before the fight,
Oh,
you know, and
mm,
and to some extent that's going to make you lose your head, you know. You don't go into you going out there to showcase your skill and your talent, and you're actually going to entertain people, you know. And you know, boxing is not really a game of hate. It's actually a game of love, because at the end of the fight, you both shake hands before the fight. At the end of the fight, you both shake hands, and so some boxers go to the extent of even hugging. You know, so it's not really a game of love. It's not really a game. It's not a game of hate. So how will you actually go into a fight bearing a grudge with someone? You go inside there, you lose your head, and probably you get knocked out. You know, then going into a fight, not having grudges with someone is actually excellent, man. You know, you go in there with a free spirit and a free mind to just showcase your talents. You know, and you put up a good fight and make the people happy. You know, make their money worth it. You know, yeah, and after the fight, you guys shake hands and you're friends, and life goes on, man. And that's it's sport. It's not a game of. Or you guys are not fighting over a girl. Nobody's fighting to kill each other. You know?
yeah,
So it's
yeah.
actually a game of love. You know? Yeah.
Well, but actually, I thought if you have grudges towards your opponent, I mean, I actually thought that would make you knock out your opponent. Well, now you've
Uh,
said it.
uh,
No
the,
grudges.
the both
Well,
both fighters, yeah, both fighters are actually getting hurt. Like my brother is saying there, yeah, both fighters are actually getting hurt. But you guys, this boxing, you've actually trained for it. You actually know it's a hot business before you go inside the game. Before you go inside the ring, you actually already know it's a hot business. But then it's you take a grudge into the ring. My brother, you might get knocked out if you're not careful. You have to have your head intact at all times, and you have to have your psychology intact at all times. You know, so you don't lose your head. You have to stick to your plan and stick to whatever you actually want to showcase in the ring. You know, and entertain the people. That's all about the game of boxing. You know.
well, another question is: are you not scared of the disease associated with sport, with boxing?
What
Zenith,
disease can actually come out from boxing? Apart
Zenith.
from apart from the fact that we're boxing, apart from the fact that we're boxers, uh, 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 all the rudiments of boxing, all the training is actually healthy. You know, you always in shape. You don't have all the diseases you get from gaining a lot of weight, or gaining a lot of weight. You know, all them dangerous diseases you get from not from them liver disease, them cancer diseases. You know, there's a lot of things you have to keep away from as a boxer. You have to stay disciplined. You have to watch what you put into your body, what you put into your mouth. You know, so he's talking about disease. I think maybe the person is talking about Parkinson. You know, there are a lot of people that are not boxers that have the Parkinson's disease. You know, there are a lot of people that are not boxers that have that disease. You know, so most times in boxing, your manager or your trainer or whoever is going to teach you how to protect yourself. Going to teach you the safest way to approach the sport.
Well, Mr. has answered your question. At food gasm, no disease. Um, you are properly checked before they go for a fight. Uh,
Okay.
Welcome back. Welcome back,
Yeah.
Mr. Arinze. I will reserve my
Yeah.
comments. I will, no, let me reserve my comment for. I want to ask you, what do you do? I mean, what do you enjoy doing apart from boxing, outside boxing?
Mm, well, I love football. I told you I play football a lot. You know, before boxing, I play football a lot. So
Oh,
most times,
so
like
apart
like
from boxing,
weekdays,
apart
yeah.
from
Apart from
boxing,
boxing,
you enjoy
yeah.
playing football.
Yeah, most times, like when I was training in Warri before I moved to Geli to be with Fetoba Aposhi. Weekdays, I go to do boxing from Monday to Friday. Then Saturday and Sunday, I just go and play football. You know, and I love to watch football too. I love to watch football. I love to swim. I play tennis. I do a lot of other nice stuff. You know, I hang with friends too. I like hanging out with my friends too. I like being with my friends too. A lot of friends have also been supportive. A lot of my friends love boxing too. So most times I'm around them and we try and share energy. Try and connect with each other in every positive way we can. So apart from boxing, I'm just a normal guy. I'm still a regular normal guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
So can you mention five boxers? Your top five. Can be, let's say, worldwide. Your top five boxers worldwide.
Okay. I have Mike Tyson. That one is top on the list. I
Of
have Mike
course.
Tyson. Yeah. I
Okay.
have Alexander Usyk.
Two.
Yeah. Um, okay. Efetuba Aposhi and Efe Ajama, my brothers.
Okay.
Um, I got Joe Joyce, I got Lennox Lewis, I got Lomachenko, um, I got James Tony. You know, there's a lot of boxes, man. A lot of boxes I love to watch. A lot of very interesting boxes. But I've just
Okay.
mentioned but a few now.
Okay. Wow. Well, Mr. Arinze, it's nice having you. I mean, it's nice having you here today. We hope your fans. We hope they enjoy listening to you. And
Yeah.
do you have I don't know, is there any fight coming? Do you have any fight coming up soon?
The virus has shut down a lot of things now. So, boxing. We're hoping maybe when the virus is lifted, when the ban is lifted, there's the National Sports Festival coming up now. You know, so
Okay,
well, I'm
but
hoping to
speaking of the,
participate in that.
are you coping? Are you coping over there?
It's not easy,
Are you
man.
coping
Boxing.
with
This
lockdown and
this game it's not actually easy, bro. Boxing is that's where we get all most of our income. That's